Welcome back to Old Man Wisdom. It's currently the 3rd of December 2021 and we're looking at USDJPY. We've been reviewing quite a few different currency pairs using the Thunderbolt MT4 indicator. It's a non-repaint indicator, and on this particular pair there's kind of a mixed review, if you like, of what's going on. So we'll start back on the 18th, 19th of November when I first attached the indicator to USDJPY, and you'll see straight away that the first trade we had went a little bit in our favour by 17-18 pips, but then came back and hit the stop loss. Rather annoyingly, and quite typically of many indicators, or indeed if you've been trading for any amount of time, it's just quite a typical experience as a Forex trader to see it hit your stop loss and then of course go in the direction you originally intended. So quite a painful experience if you've been trading for any amount of time. The second trade we experienced on this currency pair was on the 24th of November, and again it went 21 pips, nearly 22 pips in our favour, but then stalled very heavily and went nowhere near our TP1 or TP2 and came back to hit the stop loss, and this time of course powered on down. I suppose this is a lesson whereby having a stop loss is a great advantage. Price has never recovered, and if the stop loss wasn't here you'd be in a whole lot of pain. So then the Thunderbolt indicator gave a sell signal on the 30th of November, and this was quite a good one. It went down to our TP1 of nearly 65 pips, at which case when price hits TP1 I always set to break even, and it was just as well, because no sooner had it hit TP1 price shot up, and well, it would have hit your stop loss, but luckily if you'd have moved it to break even, which is a set of rules that I use not only with this indicator but with my trading in general, so you wouldn't have lost any money there, a break-even trade. And then we come to this one, which was most recent on the 1st of December, so just a couple of days ago. Initially it looked quite good. Price again moved in our favour by 35 pips, but it hasn't hit TP1. Price stop loss wasn't moved to break even, and it's very, very nearly hit the stop loss. There's a good chance it will hit the stop loss, but we'll just have to wait and see. We don't know what price is going to do, and we'll just have to kind of wait and see. So the overall picture from trading on the USDJPY is we had a loss, a second loss, a break-even trade, and this current one, which isn't looking great right now. It actually went some 50 pips against us and nearly hit our stop loss. So like I say, we just have to wait and see on this one. This is the whole point of back testing, whether you are on a demo account or you're just literally plotting the levels and watching on a live chart. This is a good way of back testing. The reason why I'm doing it this way is because if you notice here, if I go scroll back, the indicator only paints 3, 4 or maybe 5 times before it starts to wipe out the previous trade levels. Now, a lot of indicators do this, by the way. I've not mentioned this before, but the reason why indicators often act this way is because it keeps down the level of, if you like, computer power needed, if that makes sense. So your computer, you can run this indicator on quite a low-end computer without having to worry about your computer freezing and crashing, and you can run this on quite a few multiple currency pairs without any problem. And this is why some indicators do this, so that the memory is not clogged up on your computer and it can run quite smoothly. The downside when an indicator runs like this is that if you try and put it on the strategy tester, it doesn't like it, and it doesn't always paint or even run properly. So you can't always test these kind of indicators on a strategy tester. Therefore, this is why I'm doing my kind of back testing and showing you guys how this indicator works by doing it the old style method. And this is quite laborious, it takes time, but very, very interesting as well. So if you're into trading like I am, I actually find this fascinating and very interesting. So recently we've covered this currency pair, we've covered USD CAD, and we've covered AUD USD. This is the first currency pair that I've tried whereby we haven't had a whole lot of success. I think if this current trade does come down and hit at least TP1, then we've had 2 losses and 2 break-evens, which isn't terrible. We'll just have to see. I mean, it would be nice if this one hit take profit, because from a realistic point of view, at least then pips wise, we wouldn't be losing too much. I think if this does hit TP2, it would be nearly 90 pips. So that would make up quite a lot of the pips that we lost on the first 2 trades. But like I say, it's come perilously close to hitting our stop loss already, and it's not looking great. So the other 2 previous pairs have been really quite good. So if this pair actually turns out to be not that great, then maybe we could swap it out for another pair. If you'd like me to try this indicator on a particular currency pair, your favourite maybe, then let me know in the comments below, and I'll run this kind of test on a currency pair that you're interested in. So anyway, I will leave this video here. I'm trying to keep it as short and sweet as possible. That is the situation on USDJPY. So I will keep you all updated on all the currency pairs that I'm doing. I'm doing one more currency pair, which is the Euro USD, of course, because that's possibly the most popular currency pair there is. So I will be doing a video on that very, very shortly. So thank you for your attention. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. And of course, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So until next time, take care, and I'll speak to you very soon.